New York and Sporting Kansas City. The Eastern Conference knockout round. It's win or it's go home next. BWP being honoured just before kickoff here. They call him the ultimate goal-scoring machine. He got 27 of them in the regular season. Now, can he press the reset button and do it in the postseason for the Red Bulls?
It was very good on Sunday with his defensive shape in front of McCarty and Alexander. Tonight, he has to be very smart when he wants to go forward, because when Thierry Henry gets caught forward, he may need to cover that left-hand side. I think the look of Sapong Zuzi next to Dwyer gives Sporting KC more of a balanced attack, but it's the return of Benny Feilhaber into the lineup that could be the difference. Remember last year's playoff run, Benny Feilhaber was the difference maker.
There is no safety net, there's no margin for error. It has all the attributes of a final. Win and move on, lose and clear out your lockers in the morning. The second act of the MLS Cup playoffs knockout round promises perhaps even more drama. Exactly the same referee that these two teams had on Sunday night. As the free kick comes in, shot is off for Olave. Oh, Cahill has ballooned it. Golden chance on a platter for Tim Cahill. Couldn't take it.
And the one man you want, if you're Mike Pecky and the New York Red Bulls, to get on the end of a set piece in any which way he can, is Tim Cahill. You would have to go through 1,000 game tapes in Tim Cahill's career to see him miss a chance from 6 yards out that badly.
Moving ahead of Roy Miller. Thierry Henry eventually decides to change that. Sam. Sinovic getting the cross in. Oh, Bradley Wright Phillips inside the 6-yard box. Unable to keep his header down. Great move from Sam. Wasn't rewarded.
And it's taken the New York Red Bulls 32 minutes to get Lloyd Sam one-on-one with Seth Sinovic, get it to the end line, and then get runners inside the 18. We've seen two horrible misses from Bradley Wright Phillips and Tim Cahill. Otherwise, the New York Red Bulls should be up 2-0 here, Adrian. That is such a good ball from Lloyd Sam. Exactly where you want your 27 goal scorer from the regular season. Unbelievable.
Marie's delivery, Kronberg coming a long way to meet it. He's left his goal open! But McCartney couldn't put the header on target. It's another big chance that slips through the fingers for the Red Bulls.
If you're going to come off your line the way Eric Kronberg does in this situation, you have to make sure the clearance is not right down the middle. He comes over the back of his own teammate CJ Sapong, but watch where this punch goes, Adrian. Right in the middle of the 18. Very lucky for Sporting KC there.
Dax McCarty.
I thought that was the interesting thing from the Thierry Henry interview at ESPNFC.com, Adrian, was him talking about the things he had to get used to coming into Major League Soccer. One of those was away goals.
Here's Benny Feilhaber. That's a nice ball for Dwyer. Oh, that is simply superb for Sporting Kansas City. The champions showing their mettle. And Dwyer doing in the postseason what he did so well in the regular season.
And this was exactly the game plan Peter Vermes wanted his players to do. In good defensive posture, bad giveaway here from Eric Alexander. But now immediately when that ball's won, how good is that from Benny Feilhaber? Stop it with this pass. He gets Olave wrong-footed, sets up, Dom Dwyer, easy first-time finish. That is how you break Sporting KC style up 1-0. Feilhaber's game is he's got him playing on the defensive side of things. Something he never has done in his career. We saw it in last year's playoff run. It's come this year. It's come here tonight.
Up goes Lloyd Sam. He won the header, and the shot skews wide via a deflection. Eric Alexander thought he'd equalize. So did most of the crowd.
We saw it in the first half from Olave coming in, making a last-saving tackle. That is exactly what Matt Besler does there. Listen, this ball's free from Lloyd Sam. Watch Matt Besler. You got to put everything on your line, get any kind of touch on it. This game's getting good right now.
Remarkable worst to first transformation. Yundula into Henry. Is this the moment? Bright Phillips! Yes, it is! It's that connection again when it mattered most. Henry to BWP.
And it all comes from the New York Red Bulls. Look at how wide they've made the field. Look at how spread out Sporting KC is. That gives the opportunity for the 37-year-old Thierry Henry to find that pocket of space and find his best man, Bradley Wright Phillips. We got a good one here.
Oh, it took a big deflection, didn't it, as well on the way in? A slice of luck, perhaps, for the Red Bulls.
But you look at that 18-yard box, there's 4 or 5 wide-open New York Red Bulls because they got Sporting KC to spread out.
He's been in the habit of being substituted off, hasn't he, at this stage of the game? Often late on. Mike Pecky will give him a break. That's not going to happen tonight. This is Oyongo. Disappointing cross, but it's still up for grabs. Oh, the header has gone in! It's him again! Would you believe it? Bradley Wright Phillips! And that might just be the moment that dethrones the champions.
Peter Vermes is shaking his head. I'm shaking my head. I have absolutely no idea what Eric Kronberg's doing in that situation. That ball's in the air. Look at this ball from Oyongo. That ball's in the air. There's no reason to not come off his line. Matt Beasley's left scrambling. And who do you leave alone? The 27-goal scorer in the regular season, Bradley Wright Phillips. What a great finish.
Last hurrah. Ramzusi Robles with a fantastic punch under duress. She's greeted like a goal here at Red Bull Arena. Danger not quite removed. Feilhaber trying to trick his way through. There's Sagaya, and the final whistle has gone. And finally, the Red Bulls have ended this home hoodoo in the playoffs.